Hi there, I'm Gemma. I'm Head of Vocational Learning at OCAD. I've worked with OCAD for almost 10 years now. I've delivered on programs, I've developed programs, and I want to talk to you about all the different levels that you might see on the website, just so you can make sense of them and make sure that you're, applying and going into the right level for you and your targets really for why take on an OCAD qualification. So I'll start right at the bottom, which is lower school. Lower school in the UK system is like Key Stage 3. That is like years 7 to 9, year 11 to 14 in the UK. If you're doing Key Stage 3, we're not really concerned with the ages or the year groups, but it's just to give you an idea of the starting level of that course. It's very exploratory, it's very entry level. You go from no experience at all to just testing out different designing or different projects of different art movements and learn about different artists, and you kind of just see if it really is something you want to go into and enter for a national qualification, the next one up. So there's no pressure, there's no qualification, but it's just setting the essential skills. So whether you do it for 1 year or 3 will just depend on your progress through that program, and where we might advise you start thinking about level 2 when you hit that level, whenever that may be. So yeah, let's say that's level 1. Okay, so that's kind of the first course that you might see on our website, and then it goes on to level 2. Okay, so level 2, equivalent to GCSE. Key Stage 4, you're talking years 10 and 11 in the UK system. 15, 16-year-olds do level 2. Again, age isn't so much of a concern, but again, just to give you an idea of GCSEs in the UK. Level 2 certificate is then offered to our art students. It's the equivalent of a GCSE. It's going to get you to any college and any course that you want post 16. It's just that it's more hands-on, it's project-based. We don't want exams, we want doing, we want you to learn some independence, find your way in a field of art you might be getting really passionate about. We have a lot of level 2s that really love character design, digital art, graphics, fashion. There is fine art and photography, and any field you can think of, but it's quite a unique qualification in that you can start specializing so young and early, and if you're really into any particular field, you can start to do your own briefs. You can start to pull them apart and put them back together, and it's really building your creative experience, your confidence, and you get a fantastic portfolio at the end of it. So don't be put off that you're not going to sit an exam. If anything, it's a huge benefit because you get a lot of practical time, and yeah, we've sent thousands of students to college, so we are specialists in this. We know what we're giving you in terms of an Ofqual regulated qualification. You have to follow a very strict moderation process by the end. You have to do this, be showing that you can do the skills that prepare you for college. So it is still a real certificate that you're going to be getting, and there you can take that forward into further education. So you will see further education entry requirements might say a minimum of how many GCSEs, and this is an equivalent to a GCSE, but because it isn't one, colleges might make you doubt or put a bit of worry onto whether you can use it to get into college. So a quick phone call to them, because they're going to want to say on their websites that maybe they want the GCSEs, but if you say what you've been doing or what you plan to do, as I say, we've not had a student not get into college or continued their art education because of a level 2 certificate. It's especially in the art world, because you are building a portfolio, and if anyone doubts that it's not the same, you show them your portfolio, and most of our students are going to be showing work that is really exceptional and high, if not higher than the GCSE equivalents out there. So we're really proud of our level 2 students. They do some fantastic things. We have an exhibition every year, so please check that out, and Yeah, if you've got any worries about it not being an examined qualification, then yeah, just talk to us and we'll talk you through that. But that's level 2. So really, really exciting qualification. You can go straight from our level 2 up to level 3. So I'll talk about that now. And yeah, I think that's it for level 2. Fantastic qualification. It's very, very popular and one of the big ones for us. Okay, so level 3. Level 3 is a diploma. So you can do our level 2 and go on to level 3. So level 3, key stage 4, 17, 18-year-olds usually that are at college for 2 years. You can do this course over 2 years. So yeah, the equivalent again of A levels, but again, a big step up, because foundation diploma is like a foundation degree. So it's actually a bit higher than an A level in terms of, you know, the skill involved and you know, the status of the qualification, because you've got a final unit that's a level 4 unit. So this is a level 3 qualification with elements of level 4. And A level doesn't do that, because A level is just level 3. So the fact that you're doing the level 4 elements within this course elevate it, and so UCAS recognise it as double the points. You could get a high end A level, A star, the top, you'd get 56 points for your UCAS to go to university. If you do the diploma, you'd get 112. So you can see it's double the points, double the time. So it's a huge qualification that guarantees you a place at university. So yeah, there is an extended diploma offered for music students. So there is kind of the distinction star element at the end, and that would be 168 UCAS points. So huge. So if you see the word extended in front of your diploma, it's just because you get that extra notch at the end if you wanted to apply for, you know, extend it at the end of your course to that level. So yeah, the lowest points that you'd get on a foundation diploma is 80 UCAS points, and the highest A level would be less than 60. So you can see it is a higher level qualification in that way. We let our level 2 and GCSE level students go on to it, and then you can do it for 2 years, because you want to be ready for university by the end of it. So this is for the, you know, the serious art student that's really wanting it now as an A level and to get into university. And we'll do a whole unit on UCAS applications, preparing for interviews, getting your portfolios ready. And so, yeah, our students go to universities all around the world with this qualification. So it is fantastic. The only thing to say really about entry requirements is that every university can just say what they want in terms of what they want as their entry. So it does require a bit of research, because although, as you're hearing, there's a lot of points involved, it's going to get you to university. If you're going to a really high-end uni where they've got, you know, they're full and they get so many applicants every year and they can pick the best, they might be asking for a particular grade or, you know, a particular extra A levels to go alongside it and things like that. So a bit of research there, because if you're aiming to go to a particular university, yeah, just get on the phone and ask them. But we'll help you with that whole process, and everyone gets their first, second and third choices kind of all organised. So, you know, there's no one that won't get a place at university at the end of that course, I can guarantee you that. So yeah, so that's music and art pretty much for level 3. And then you're going into level 4, which would be a degree. Okay, so that's when you would leave us and go off to university. So yeah, we help with that entire process, and there are so many degrees out there, so many very specialised areas. So you go from art foundation, art design media, onto something like fashion communication, or, you know, something very specific. And so what the qualification is allowing you to do is to specialize and get that very focused portfolio by the end to almost guarantee you a place at university. So yeah, the degrees are varied, are exciting, are very, very specialized, and so we are experts in preparing you to go into those courses and those fields in the creative industries. So if you can think of anything else that you would like to know about levels 1, 2, 3 and 4, do reach out to us. If you press the chat, you're going to get through to humans, you're going to speak to my lovely admin team, or you can book a meeting with me if you would like, and we can talk it through and make sure you're where you need to be. But I suppose at the end of it all, if we feel that your ability is higher than where you started, we will get on the phone and, elevate you and make it very, very flexible and easy for you to progress at your own pace and be very, very flexible. We've had level 2 students whiz through it really quickly to get onto level 3 much earlier. We're not waiting for September every year. You can do it at any time in the year, and we will progress you at any time of the year as well. So if we feel you've gone on to the wrong level, we can shuffle you around. You're not going to be stuck. And if you've chosen a course that has a particular field or pathway attached to it, and then you change your mind, then that's absolutely fine. The pathway is more for us to kind of put you in the right kind of groups to begin with, but that doesn't mean you can't move around, and everyone's put together really on the same courses. So yeah, even though there are pathways so that you can really specialize and let us know from the get-go what you would like to do, you're not stuck to it. 2 years is a long time as a creative to kind of find your feet and learn what you really love, and so things change, and that happened to me. I thought I was all graphics, loved it throughout my GCSEs, and it was my foundation diploma that kind of was showing me that textiles was more the future for me, and I was so grateful for that. But yeah, as a 16, 17-year-old going into foundation, I'd have chosen a graphics pathway, and then that wouldn't have been what I ended up with. So do keep that in mind, that we are very flexible. We want to help you get to where you want to be, and whatever change that happens along the way, then so be it. Yeah, we're here to support you and get you into universities all over the world, and yeah, of a future career in the creative industries, which is super, super exciting. So yeah, reach out if you can think of anything else that you would like to ask, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you on one of our courses. Bye for now.